Late Hanoverian era, 3 realms in balance. Edward Bennett holds the West with Victor Grant guarding Riverland, but Southland's Marshal Monroe with White Cloak crossing invaded Riverland, forcing Victor Grant to flee Wheatfort.
Father, you just fled Wheatfort. Monroe will pursue. If you, the great Victor Grant, fall, Westland will be gravely weakened. Oh my God. Just because my name is Andrew, you made me time travel to be Victor's son. And right on the day of Wheatford retreat. This is the turning point of Westland's fall. Father, Southland has many tricks. If we don't handle this, we could be killed. I have 3 plans. Even if you don't agree, hear me out.
Go on. I am listening.
My worst plan, head north, lure them to North Realm. That way, spark a war between them. Then, we can retreat to Westland.
Father Andrew is right. That is a solid plan. But provoking Northrealm is playing with fire. Far too risky. What is the middle plan?
Southland wants to cut us off. They'll focus west, so we break east, circle around, then rally our men, then face Southland again.
Perfect. I agree. Andrew, what is your best plan?
All or nothing. Strike at Southland capital. Trade capitals with Swan. All-in strike at Southland capital. Trade capitals with Swan.
Go on!
Southland's main force is west. Swan isn't even in his capital. Right now, the weakest point is Newcastle, Southland's capital.
Father, I agree with Andrew. Take Southland capital. Ask Lord Marshal to attack together. We might even wipe out Southland in one fell swoop.
Lord Grant, striking the capital seems possible, but the risk is too high. Besides, the bigger problem is we have no men.
That is right.
Who says we have no men? Father, during the northern campaign, the mountain tribes in awe of your name rallied to your call and accepted titles. Cross the river and rally them. We can gather at least 5,000 men. They'll answer your call. So, Father, the 3 plans. Which do you choose?
I choose none. Andrew, my son, these 3 plans of yours, I'll use all of them. These 3 plans of yours, I'll use all of them. Good. Leo Howard.
Yes, sir!
Take 20 men, fly my banner, lure Southland to North Realm, then head west back to Westland. Request Lord Marshal to attack Richard.
Yes, sir!
Peter, Zachary.
Yes, sir.
You 2 circle east, around the siege. Rally the survivors. Contact 5 Valleys tribes. Support Lord Marshal's march. If possible, fly my banner to distract them and buy me time.
Yes, sir. Father, what about you?
I'll lead the rest strike at Richard's lair and cut off his east shore routes. I'll show that blue-eyed rogue what true might is. Come. Let's go over the details.
Yes!
Leo, wait a moment. When you return to Westland, you must not associate with Leonard and Matthew. Times are uncertain. Trust no one. If anything happens, like before, if there is another Miles Frank, you'll be in danger. In history, Matthew defected to North Realm. He can't be trusted. Leonard won't join Norton, but to be safe, avoid him too.
Yes. Second son.
Brother, Captain Lane, for this mission, I have 16 words for you.
What are they?
Retreat when they advance, harass when they camp, attack when they're tired, pursue when they retreat.
When they advance, we retreat. When they camp, we harass. When they tire, we attack. When they retreat, we pursue. Andrew, your words are so simple, yet they cut straight to the heart of guerrilla warfare. Who said this?
Well, I came up with it myself, because back then, when I fought Paul, I couldn't beat him. So I'd wait for his guard down, then hit him from behind. When he was exhausted, I'd hit him again. So I figured if it works in a fight, it should work in a war, right?
Once, I focused on Peter thinking Andrew was just there. Who knew? When I retreated from Wheatfort, trapped in dire straits, he offered 3 strategies. And the 16-word truth. He is a born general. My son Andrew, we still have time to the east. We'll return after we arrive. You can explain to your brother the art of guerrilla warfare. Your brother will need it.
Yes, father. In my opinion, guerrilla warfare is about the people. War itself is about people. So losing Riverland isn't the end. As long as we survive, we will take back all our lands. Father, you guarded Riverland, crushed bandits, checked nobles, cut taxes. Riverland's people, all of them love you. How could they betray Hanover for Southland? Peter, heading south. Here is 16 more words.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Save the people, save the land, save the land. Lose both.
That is pure wisdom.
Yeah, Peter. Since we chose guerrilla warfare, we shouldn't care about losing a city or two. We can start with villages, then the towns, and finally the cities. If we do this, all the people of Longford will be our eyes. How can Southland win?
Your words are wiser than the 16-word mantra. Andrew, my son, is this really from your fighting experience?
Father, how about I go to Southern Riverland with Peter? Racing to Newcastle may make us famous, but it is Southland's heartland. Even if we take it, Southland will counterattack. Southern Riverland is different. Once we gain a foothold, we can advance and ally with Edward Bennett to retake Riverland.
Father, let Andrew come with me to Southern Riverland.
Number, he must come with me to attack Southland. On this campaign, I am confident we'll take Southland's capital. But to hold it, I fear we must marry into Southland nobility.
You are not going to marry me off, are you?
You are a quick learner. Andrew, my son, you are no longer young. In Southland capital, I'll find you a noble young lady. Of course, 2 will do.
Father, that is not right.
How about 10 then?
Andrew, Southland girls are sweet. Take care of yourself.
Peter, you! Move out! Victor Grant, you are so noble. You are so great. You are using me as a pawn, huh? If I'd known this, I never should have saved you.
Grant retreats from Wheatfort hoping to return to Westland. He must pass through here. If he dares come, he's as good as dead. Capturing Grant is a legendary feat. We'll all rise to glory. But why isn't he here yet?
Marshal Monroe from Wheatfort to Linton. This tiny area. Grant hasn't arrived. Could something have gone wrong?
Grant is already cornered. Where else can he go but the Western Highlands? All right, send a few more scouts to check.
Yes! All right.
Report! General, bad news. I've just received word. Grant is heading for Yorkton.
Yorkton? Charles Norton took it back. Grant going there. Isn't that suicide?
Grant is fainting at the North Realm. He wants to provoke a war between us, then profit from it.
Marshal Monroe, what should we do?
All right, take your men and pursue, but keep your distance from Grant. I'll head to Southwater to cut off his retreat to Farnley. That red-faced rogue. No men, no supplies. Let's see how long you last.
Marshal Monroe, if Victor Grant decides to surrender to North Realm, what should we do?
Charles Norton values him highly.
If Victor Grant surrenders again, Norton will definitely reuse him. With North Realm's might and Grant's Riverland prestige, Southland is in peril. No, all of you, follow me. We must stop Victor Grant from reaching Yorkton.
North Realm soldiers above! Yorkton Fortress is ours now! Save yourselves! Surrender the fort! And spare your lives! Otherwise, when Marshal Monroe arrives, you all die!
Hanoverian scum! Stop your lies! Since when do Southlanders speak Southern Riverland?
Are they that smart now? Marshal Monroe is at Yorkton's gates. I came to give you a warning. Farewell. Farewell? My mission is back to Westland to report to Lord Marshal. Not here watching you two fight.
Damn Victor Grant. Cornered like a rat, yet he lures Southland to Yorkton.
trying to spark a war.
Hope Monroe doesn't fall for it and stays in Linton. This is our best chance to kill Grant. If he escapes, we're in deep trouble.
Report! General! Bad news! Southland Army is here! Banner of Monroe! Less than 30 miles away!
What? That idiot. It is obvious. Grant must have used Monroe's march to escape Linton. By now, he has probably broken the siege. Damn you, Monroe. Do you know what letting that monster go means for us?
You're in deep trouble. Look, they're coming. Hanoverian forces headed east to Farnley. Victor Grant has likely escaped the encirclement. If you go after him now, you might still catch him.
Let's move. Searching these mountains for days and found nothing. Damn it! That red-faced rogue got away again?
Report, Marshal Monroe. You just returned from the north. 2 days ago, our forces to the south spotted Victor Grant's trail.
What? That red-faced rogue played us for fools! Hama!
Yes.
Take 2,000 men and keep chasing Grant. I'll report to the Lord for backup. This time, we must crush Victor Grant.
Yes! Follow me!
Victor Grant, this is your end.
Father, we're at the Great Ridge. But how do we find the mountain bandits?
Ahead is Breezewood Outpost. Over 800 bandits inside. Their leader is Sidney Ford. I once helped him out. Rest here. I'll go alone. If I don't return by nightfall, you are on your own.
Father, this...
Hide!
Lord Grant. Look, just some mountain bandits. Not much of a fight. Let's rob them blind. The men haven't eaten in days. If we don't resupply, we won't make it.
Look. The man leading them is Chief Ford. What a coincidence. I didn't seek him out yet. He comes to me. Wait here. I'll meet him.
Ho!
Chief Ford, long time no see. Don't you remember me, Victor Grant?
Chief, you're late! General Grant, it is you! Never expected to meet you here! You are my savior! Please, accept my thanks. Please, accept my thanks!
Rise, Chief Ford. Perfect. I have an important matter to discuss with you.
General Grant, please!
Only old Grant can do this. If it were me, I wouldn't get this treatment.
I heard about Yorkford. You passed on Havenfield to backstab your ally. General Grant, the 800 of Breezewood are at your command.
Rise, Chief Ford. Chief Ford, do you want to be an outlaw forever, or do you want to be a noble with a legacy?
General, 3 years ago, I wanted to follow you. But back then, my mother was old, no one to care for her. Now she has passed. I have nothing to lose. General, just tell us what to do.
I am planning a raid on Newcastle. Chief Ford, dare you come with me?
Even Chief Ford didn't see it. How could that old rogue Richard Swan? Now, Southland's army is in Riverland. Newcastle is empty. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. If we succeed, you'll be a lord. Even the history books will remember you.
History will remember me. Fortune favors the bold. I am in. General, I'll go with you.
First tell me, in the Great Ridge, how many outposts? Altogether, how many men?
In the Great Ridge, there are 36 outposts. All together, over 20,000 men.
Then, Chief Ford, in my name, Rally the other outposts. Bring as many men as you can. But hurry, we're short on time.
I'll go at once. With your name. In 3 days. Gathering 5,000 or 6,000. Won't be a problem.
General Grant, you don't know. Year 5 of Hanoverian era. Swan massacred River City. All my family died by his blade. I and that blue-eyed rogue share a blood feud. You'll raid Newcastle. I'll serve you in any way.
Me too! Excellent. I promise you, after we take Newcastle, I'll report to King of Hanover all your great deeds now. Tell me first, within 3 days, how many elites can you gather?
I can gather 700, all under 40, killed before, blooded warriors. These are my 2 brothers. Together, we can gather 800.
3 chiefs, 1,500 elites. Sydney has 500. With 2,000 elites, Newcastle is ours. Richard Swan, our reckoning is long overdue.
General Grant, this stretch of water has no Southland patrols. Normally, the smugglers sneak across from here. We can slip across easily.
Good. Find cover. Build rafts. Cross tomorrow.
Yes.
I am actually nervous. The stakes are too high. Win, and we could destroy Southland, unite the South. But if we lose, we'll lose the riverland that Edward fought for. Newcastle Fortress is ahead. What do you think? How can we take Newcastle quickly? Night raid or frontal assault?
Father, Richard moved the capital 8 years ago. Newcastle has seen no war since, so their vigilance must be low, frontal or night attack. Either works. If we attack frontally, we could send 200 or 300 men in white as a merchant caravan. Since Monroe crossed in white, we'll take the city in white. An eye for an eye. Since Monroe chose the white cloak crossing, we'll take the city in white. An eye for an eye. But this is extremely risky. From the gate to the inner gate, there is a distance. If the garrison holds on a bit, they can wait for reinforcements and trap us inside. But if we choose a night raid, it is much simpler. We just sneak across at midnight, climb the walls, seize the winch, then the gate. Newcastle will be ours.
The night raid. Order the army to rest. 4th watch. Launch the attack. I'll lead the assault. While I am gone, Andrew commands the army. Andrew, you choose the attack time.
Father, you are joking, right? The walls are at least 60 feet high. Can your old body handle it?
Yes, General. Let me go instead. You command from here.
I know your concerns, but the outpost leaders haven't seen major battles. They'll retreat when facing setbacks. We can't afford to lose. I must lead the charge, personally lead the attack. Only then can I boost morale, making them fight to the end.
Father, don't worry. Once you are on the wall, send the signal. I'll lead the army and rush to the gates.
Good. See you at the 4th watch.
Yes! Enemy attack!
Signal, Andrew. Time to charge.
Yes!
General Grant is on the wall. Brothers, charge with me!
Charge!
Attack! Charles, open the gates.
Yes!
I am Baron of Hanover, Victor Grant. Come forth if you dare. Surrender if you value your lives. Open the gates. Let my army in.
We surrender!
Open the gates.
Charge! Father, you are amazing. Still going strong. As fearsome as ever. Father is amazing. Still going strong. As fearsome as ever.
Sidney Ford. Take 1,000 men to guard the gate. Andrew Grant, take 1,000 men to attack Shaw Manor. Charles Warren, take 1,000 men to secure the granary. The rest, with me to Swan Estate. Once done, rendezvous there. Charge!
Yes!
Chief Strategist! Grant's breached the city!
Everyone knows Grant is in Riverland, chased by Monroe like a stray dog. How could he be in Newcastle? What a dream. Really?
Sir, Grant really broke in! His height, his beard! There's no one else like him! Let's get the Lord's family out of the city!
What did you say? How can this be? Grant's in Newcastle. We can't just wait. Quick, help me up! Evacuate the Lord's family! Oh!
Leaving now? Too late!
I am Jonathan Shaw, who commands this army. May I have your name?
General Shaw, I am Andrew Grant. It is an honor.
It is really General Grant's army. After leaving Wheatford, he suddenly appears in Newcastle. It puzzles me greatly. Young Lord Andrew, could you explain this? I've served the Swan brothers, ruling East Shore for years, survived the Battle of Redcliffe. Southland Army won Riverland, yet our home is taken. What is this?
Retreat from Wheatford, so we strike back. Is that hard to understand? Your Southland Army, while Father fought North Realm, crossed in white cloaks, colluded with Frank and Sherman, cut off Father's retreat, but forgot your main army left. The city defense is weak. If we don't strike back now, how can we repay your white cloak crossing?
You are right. When your father left Wheatford, he had only 100 riders. Where did you get the men to attack Newcastle? Also, Wheatford to Newcastle is 1,500 miles. How did you get here?
Great Ridge heroes have long admired my father. Father raised his arm, and the heroes answered. As for reaching Newcastle, the 6 counties are vast. Can you block every path? Old General Shaw, your questions have all been answered. Time to show your sincerity, surrender. Or resist. Give your answer. Old General Shaw, I suggest you choose the former. King of Hanover is an old friend also. Cavalry commander is his brother-in-law. We're all family. Peace is best. Don't you think?
I have one last question. While our army was away, you snuck to Great Ridge, rallied the outlaws, and raided Newcastle. Such a brilliant plan could never be Grant's idea, young general. Tell me, who advised General Grant? I must know who defeated me. Southland's court coveted Riverland, and studied thoroughly the king's men's characters. Grant, Warren, Lane could never have rallied outlaws to raid Newcastle. Julian Bright is crafty, but he is too cautious. To risk everything, looking at King Bennett's court, the only ones who could devise and execute such a plan are Paul and Felix. Paul is dead. Felix is dying. Neither could come to advise Grant, could it be? That Grant recruited another genius? The idea to raid Newcastle? Was it you?
My father will answer that himself. He has been waiting at the Lord's estate. This way.
Stephen, East Gate. Robert, West Gate. Do not attack. Block the gates. Press with me to North Gate. Stephen, East Gate. Robert, West Gate. Do not attack upon arrival. Block the gates. No one in or out. The rest, with me to the North Gate.
Yes!
Hurry!
Madams and young lords, assemble in the main hall. Don't make me storm the back courtyard. Go now.
Yes!
Madam, how have you been?
Uncle Victor, why are you in Newcastle? Did something happen to my brother?
Lord Swan is still in Longford. He is safe. Then, madam, keep your family calm. Do not do anything that might cause a misunderstanding. Also, leave the two young lords to me. I'll look after them. Madam, rest assured.
No way! Over my dead body! Otherwise, you'll never take my two nephews!
You tried to take Arthur away. If Leo hadn't saved him, I fear you would have succeeded. Guards.
Yes!
Take them away!
What are you doing? Victor Grant? Busted! Just you wait!
General, we've secured the granaries. The grain inside could feed the city for 2 years. Plenty of arms, too. Arming an army of 30,000 to 50,000 is no problem.
Perfect. With these supplies, we can expand our army, hold Newcastle, take East Shore. Don't stand idle. Go to Monroe residence. Move his family to Song Estate. Clear out the mansion for our command center.
Yes!
Brother Jonathan, long time no see. How have you been?
General Grant, your tactics are divine. I am truly impressed. But I have one question. Who came up with the Newcastle raid plan?
Andrew, why are you standing there? Go fetch the ministers.
Yes.
Brother Jonathan, since I left Wheatford headed for Linton back to Westland, my son Andrew suggested raiding Newcastle. That is how we met again.
What? It was Andrew's idea. Reports said when Victor left Wheatford, he had only 200 to 300 M and morale was low, short on supplies, cornered, yet Andrew kept his wits, striking back. He is another Julian Bright. Heroes are young, like father, like son. General Grant, you raised a prodigy. I am impressed.
My son is glad to have your approval. By the way, Brother Jonathan, I heard you have a granddaughter of age, still unmarried. He serves under Richard Swan, long acting as his strategist, respected by all in East Shore. If I marry into his family, I don't mind the age gap.
Stop it. My granddaughter is already betrothed. She is not a match for him. Please find another bride. Marry into Grant's family. Won't they see me as East Shore's top traitor? I won't ruin my legacy.
That is a shame. But Brother Jonathan, the Swans and Bennets are family after all. With all due respect, Brother Jonathan, please calm Thomas Drew. Don't let him defect to North Realm. Regarding this, could you help, Brother Jonathan? Though I took Newcastle, Thomas Drew holds the northern main pass. If he defects to North Realm, I am done for. 2 wolves fight while a tiger watches nearby. It is not a good feeling.
I don't want North Realm involved. I'll head back now and write to General Drew. But General Grant, my lord took Longford. You took Newcastle. We're even now. Time to negotiate. I propose return Riverland to King Bennet. General Grant returns Newcastle to my lord. Victor Grant took Newcastle and kidnapped His Majesty's son, Edward Bennet. Just won the Battle of Hanover Highlands. His army is unstoppable. North Realm looms on North Shore. Southland is clearly outmatched if we don't compromise. Forget Riverland. Even the 6 counties may be lost.
I just took Newcastle. Give it back to Swan? Impossible. Damn Swan and Monroe. Right when I was attacking North Realm, they stabbed me in the back. Ruined my northern campaign and nearly killed me. This time, I must take the chance to crush East Shore and unite the South. Brother Jonathan, regarding the truce, I cannot decide. Please speak to my lord and the strategist.
Red-faced rogue won't negotiate. This is bad. All right. I'll write to my lord and king of Hanover.
Escort Brother Jonathan. Prepare writing materials. Treat him well. No mistakes.
Yeah.
I must visit East Shore nobility to find Andrew a bride. If we marry into them, I can control East's. None of these East Shore nobles will marry Andrew. Looks like they all think I, Victor Grant, won't last in East Shore. Look at you! East Shore nobility, none of them look up to you. Can't even get a wife. What can you do?
Is this my fault?
How dare you talk back?
Father, are you even reasonable? I can see why Miles and Frank betrayed this Victor Grant. Forget them too. I feel like betraying him. Number must find a way to get transferred. Staying here, I'll die of rage.
Charles, how is it going?
Lord Grant, many low-born officials are willing to join us. As for the 4 great houses, they're all waiting. I've made some inquiries. Most of the 4 great houses prefer Northrealm or Southland. No moves yet. So, they're probably waiting for Swan and Northrealm.
If Swan fails to retake Newcastle, and Northrealm marches south, they'll surely join Northrealm. Among the 4 great houses, their first choice is Richard Swan. Because in their minds, it is not surrender, it is loyalty. Second choice is Northrealm, because during the Battle of Redcliffe, they did side with them.
Right. So, we're at the bottom. Unless we take the northern Riverside Pass, cutting off Northrealm's advance. Otherwise, the 4 houses won't join us. Besides, whether for Swan or Northrealm, we're the perfect offering. In other words, they're all our enemies.
Defend against Southland's counterattack, Northrealm's southern advance, and East Shore nobility's betrayal. It is impossible. There is no way out. Andrew, what do you think?
Father, the best way is to recruit troops. I suggest a 2-step plan. First, we can have General Ford and General Stone return to Great Ridge to gather all the remaining warriors and rearm them. That way, we can gather at least 20,000 men. It is not a large force, but they're all from North Shore with no ties to East Shore. So no fear of betrayal. They are our foundation. Second, we'll expand to over 50,000 men. We have food, so no fear.
Go on!
With your influence, just issue a recruitment order, and they'll come flocking. East Shore's officialdom is controlled by nobles, unlike Northrealm, so we can recruit from the people.
Good! Let's do it! Sidney Ford.
Yes, sir.
For the Newcastle siege, you led the charge. By Lord Marshal's order, you are Conqueror General. Robert Stone, you are Strategist General. Rest for the night. Return to Great Ridge at dawn. Bring back all the mountain heroes.
Yes, sir.
Andrew, recruitment is in your hands.
Lord Grant, recruitment takes time. Training takes time. I worry. Swan and Norton won't give us that much time.
Andrew, you look eager. You must have a plan. Speak. Today. Speak your mind.
Yes, Father. We're now trapped in a hopeless situation. Conventional methods won't work. We have to take a gamble. Turn the world upside down.
Go on.
When I passed the archives, I checked the records. Over 90% of Wusher's land belongs to the 4 great houses. Wusher is wealthy, but the people live in poverty. I propose the East Shore reform. Confiscate land for the people. Tax by land area. Abolish all taxes.
What? Give the nobles land to the commoners? And tax my land? You're going to make enemies of all East Shore nobles. No! Wait, not all East Shore nobles. If we do that, all the nobles will stand against us. What happened to Marcus King? Don't you know, young general?
Do you really think if we cater to them, they'll truly stand with us? Since we can't satisfy the nobles' interests, we might as well abandon them. Win the people. Give them the land. Even if they don't thank us for it, they'll still fight the nobles for their own interests.
Go on.
Riverside Pass is Newcastle's northernmost fortress. If we can't retake it, we must prepare for the worst and defend Newcastle. If the reform works, these people will fight for their land and rise up. If the reform fails, we'd better pack up and leave for North Realm.
Young General is right. But this reform takes time. Will Swan and North Realm give us that much time?
Then we go all in. Find a way to stop North Realm's advance.
What is the plan?
Though I lost the battle, I still believe without North Realm's interference, even at a disadvantage, I could have handled it. Southland's counterattack, those East Shore cowards are beneath my notice. But Charles Norton dreams of crossing the Grand River. How could he let go of such a golden opportunity?
The solution is simple. We'll petition Lord Marshal. Tell him not to rescue us. Instead, lead the Northern campaign.
Second son, are you joking? Our war with Southland isn't over yet. And you want to provoke North Realm? That is a two-front war. Lord Marshal can't handle that.
We're already fighting on two fronts. There is nothing to fear. Keep fighting. The benefits of the Northern campaign are clear. Charles Norton just lost at Hanover and Yorkford. His morale is low. His army is exhausted. Lord Marshal attacks now. Norton must choose between Central Realm or East Shore. Father, General Warren, in this situation, will Norton defend Central Realm or march south?
Defend Central Realm! Central Realm is Norton's land. East Shore isn't. Norton won't trade unconquered lands for what he already has. Second, Central Realm is the birthplace of two dynasties. It is strategically vital. Norton would rather die than let Lord Marshal take Central Realm.
So, Lord Marshal chooses to march north. Then Charles will move all his forces to defend the Central Realm against Lord Marshal's attack. How can he spare any men for East Shore?
In that case, we'll face alone Swan's full counterattack. Can we hold them off?
We have to hold. We've already lost Riverland. What else can we lose? Worst case, we die. To be precise, since we lost Wheatfort and fled to Linton, we've been dead men walking. Every day we live is a bonus. Since we have nothing to lose, let's go all in. Let the North Realm cross.
Young General, what do you mean by letting them cross?
Exactly. Given our situation, we have nothing to fear. If this can make up for losing Riverland, to stand tall again before my brother and strategist, I'll do anything. Tell me more.
General Warren said Central Realm is more important to both Lord Marshal and Charles Norton. If Lord Marshal takes Central Realm, even if we lose Riverland, we can offset the loss, right? Then we'll lure North Realm into East Shore, keep them pinned, while Lord Marshal watches from the border. When the time comes, take Central Realm. Occupy Central Realm by the time Charles realizes. Tongford Pass will be ours.
Young General, this is madness. Even Paul and Felix wouldn't dare. It is way too risky. We'd be a lone army drawing fire from both realms' elites to give Lord Marshal his chance.
So be it. All men must die. Anyway, these are my only options. One is to have Lord Marshal launch a northern campaign to draw North Realm in, or use a detachment to draw all fire to enable Lord Marshal's campaign. The second option is extremely risky, but the reward is great. If we succeed, even if we all fall, we'll be knighted, immortalized.
Knighted for valor, immortalized. Lord Grant, what is your call?
At Wheatfoot, I already died. This dead end, I'll bet it off. Andrew, draft a proposal for the land redistribution reform. I'll review and promote it.
Yes.
Charles, disguise yourself at dawn. Return to Greenfield. Meet Lord Marshal. Tell him to prepare for the northern campaign. We must not lose the chance we've created.
Yes!
I'll raise 50,000 troops. With men and grain, I'll hold Newcastle, at least for a year.
Father, if the Southland Army joins the Great Houses, we won't hold for a month.
That is a real problem. Andrew, since you brought it up, any good ideas?
Since the East Shore nobility won't surrender, the best way is to kill them all, to eliminate the threat.
No, absolutely not. Jonathan Shaw, they're all renowned scholars. We can't just kill them. Not to mention us. Even Charles wouldn't dare kill them. If Lord Marshal knew this, he'd come from Greenfield to clean house.
The best way is to slaughter them, but we can't do that. So we must expel them from the city. By then, whether they join Charles or help Richard counterattack, at the very least, they won't stab us in the back. On the battlefield, we fear no one.
You should keep some hostages, like their elderly parents and young children. With their families in hand, they won't dare act rashly.
But who would be willing to leave their families?
New Year's near, bitter cold. Who'd let their families suffer? Besides, Lord Marshal and Father are widely respected. They'll leave their kids with Father without worry. After all, Father isn't like Norton, who preys on wives.
How dare you talk nonsense? I'll thrash you.
Once we expel them from the city, Father stays in the city, pinning both North Realm and Southland forces here. As for me, please grant me some troops. I'll lead a guerrilla force to hit their supply lines and cause chaos. Break through to meet my brother. While Richard counterattacks, retake Riverland.
No way. Leading a guerrilla outside is too risky.
Can't win, I'll run. With me raiding outside, they won't dare attack Newcastle. As for danger, our only hope is to risk our lives, to survive this crisis, and save the Hanoverian Empire. I am ready to lay down my life for the Empire. I am all in.
Well said. You are truly my son. Today, we'll do as you say. Just us two. Let's go all out.
Though Victor Grant's defense is peerless due to his time, he hasn't seen many classic cases. If I share these battle cases, Victor Grant will surely perform even better. And the land reform, it is way too advanced. I need to write the plan in more detail.
Generals Ford and Drew, I am returning to Greenfield to report. Farewell for now.
Farewell, General Warren.
Commander, William Rivers, reporting for duty.
William, you are finally here. Rise. Now, I want you to work on Jonathan and Sean. Best case, we can get them on our side.
Yes.
I underestimated Andrew. He is the one worthy of my legacy. Brother, our cause has a worthy successor.
Where the hell is Victor Grant? Rumors say he circled around to the south. But Monroe's investigation revealed it was Peter Grant. Can't find Victor Grant. But Peter Grant collaborated with Sam King, robbing everywhere, making magistrates panic. Now, Peter raids the south. Victor hides in the dark. I must stay on guard. That big-eared rogue suffered such a loss. He won't let this go. And Charles won't spare me either. I am now surrounded by enemies. What is worse? Those Riverland nobles know I am not secure. Keep threatening me. Yet I still have to cuddle them. I am caught between a rock and a hard place.
High King, the envoy to Royalton reports back that Norton is ill. He couldn't meet him.
Is he really ill? Damn Norton the usurper. What is he up to?
High King, Victor Grant strikes fear across the land. Norton is terrified. He is old and has headaches. With such stress, it is natural he fell ill.
Good. Let him die of it. By the way, any news on Victor Grant? Damn Victor Grant. Why won't he return to Western Highlands? He won't join Norton either. Is he planning to attack Newcastle?
High King, it is bad! High King! High King!
Gordon is a steady man. For him to lose his cool, Could it be? Oh. Gordon really attacked Newcastle. Gordon, what is going on?
High King! Victor attacked Newcastle! Newcastle is lost!
What?
High King!
How is that possible? Grant has no army. How could he take Newcastle?
High King! Word from Newcastle says Grant led the Great Ridge Outlaws and took Newcastle!
It is over. I took Riverland. Grant took Newcastle. Looks like a fair trade. But I got robbed. Newcastle is the Swan. Family's capital for 3 generations. But my grip on Riverland is weak. Riverland nobility. If they know Newcastle fell, they'll turn on us. They're probably figuring out how to pledge loyalty to Bennett and Norton. The Swan dynasty will fall with me. 3 generations of Swan will be lost under my rule. Gordon! Retreat from Wheatfort, not back to Westland, but east to attack Newcastle. This can't possibly be Victor Grant's plan. Whose plan is this?
High King! The messenger said it was Grant's second son, Andrew Grant.
What? So, it was his plan. What should I do now? Any ideas?
High King! Grant has driven the East Shore nobility out of Newcastle. He must be planning to hold the city. With his ability, he can hold it for at least a year. But we can't afford to wait. I suggest recall the Grand Marshal to Newcastle and storm the city. Then order Thomas Drew to hold Riverside Pass. Finally, send envoys to Greenfield to meet King Bennett, return Riverland, and restore the alliance. Meet King Bennett, return Riverland, reform Swan Bennett alliance.
Give Riverland back to that rogue? Then what was this all for?
Riverland must be returned, or we'll be in grave danger. Peter Grant and Sam King are causing chaos in southern Riverland. Riverland nobles are playing both sides. If Bennett marches east, North Realm will intervene. Then we'll be in mortal danger.
Wow.
High King, when we attacked Riverland, our main goal was to stop Grant's campaign and check Bennett's rise. Our primary goal is achieved. Restore the pre-Orphan status. It benefits us without harm.
Fine. Proceed as Gordon suggests. Recall the Marshal. Retake Newcastle. Gordon, you go to Greenfield yourself and sound out King Bennett.
Yes.
Gordon, go to Greenfield yourself and sound out King Bennett.
Yes.
I really don't want to return Riverland, but my only 2 sons are in Grant's hands. I have no choice.
Returning it now, will Bennett still accept it?
Charles! Great news! Absolutely fantastic news! You are over 30, yet still so impulsive. What can you ever achieve? What is it? Speak! Word from East Shore. Grant took Newcastle. What? Word from East Shore. Victor Grant took Newcastle. What?
Master Yates. After retreating from Wheatfort, he didn't return to Westland, but headed to Great Ridge, rallied the outlaws, then crossed to take Newcastle.
Deep behind enemy lines, plucking chestnuts from fire. Victor, you truly surprised me. However, this way, the entire East Shore is in chaos.
Indeed. East Shore nobility panics. Most Southland families are in Newcastle. No will to fight. Worst for Richard Swan. Riverland not yet secured. His home is stolen. Thus, East Shore nobility must rebel. Can't stay in Riverland. Can't return to Newcastle. Richard Swan is doomed.
Brother, this is a golden opportunity. What is our move? What is our move?
This is good news for both me and Bennett. Bennett will lead his army east.
Exactly. But the path is hard. The road from Newcastle to Greenfield is mostly controlled by Swan. Bennett will hear this later than us. Thus, we have the edge and time to prepare.
Louis, Yates, attend! Contact the East Shore nobility. Bribe them with titles. Win them over to our side. Then contact Drew and Holmes at Riverside Pass. Make them surrender. Send envoys to Riverland. Bribe Swan with high rank. If Swan holds off Bennett, then we'll have a better chance to retake East Shore. Oh, and recall Leonard Shaw to Havenfield. Cover his tracks. Then we'll attack both Riverland and East Shore. These two places. Richard Swan must give me one.
Yes.
Go! I thought I'd never unite the realm. Who knew Victor Grant would give me the chance? Riverland or East Shore, these two places. If I take one, heaven earth people, all will be on my side. Edward Bennett, you and I shall settle this, once and for all.
Felix. Felix, I just defeated Norton in Hanover and opened the path east. Second brother flooded 7 armies, shocking the realm. We were so close to restoring Hanover to its former glory. But second brother lost Riverland, and his fate is unknown. Now is it heaven that wants me dead?
Lord Marshal, now we must make a sacrifice. Send envoys to meet Richard Swan. Rescuing General Grant is our priority.
It has come to this. We have no choice. Once he returns, I will settle with that blue-eyed rogue.
Report! Lord Marshal, General Howard returns. By General Grant's order, he brings urgent news.
Quick! Bring General Howard here.
Yeah.
General Howard, you are in such a state. How can second brother survive this?
Lord Marshal, you must avenge me. Leonard and Matthew, those 2 bastards, stabbed me in the back.
Please, rise. Tell me everything. What is the situation in East Shore? How is second brother now?
Lord Marshal, rest assured. General Grant is alive. He wasn't captured. He is heading straight for Newcastle.
Strike Newcastle! How can second brother attack Newcastle?
It is like this, Lord. General Grant led us out of Wheatfort. We planned to withdraw to Westland, but young Lord Andrew stopped us. Young Lord Andrew said that Monroe has us surrounded. He proposed 3 strategies.
Oh, what are they?
Fight northward, provoke a war retreat to Westland. Middle, bypass the siege eastward, raid southern Riverland, await Lord's eastern campaign.
And the best?
Best, strike Newcastle, trade capitals with Richard Swan. Best plan, strike Newcastle, trade capitals with Richard Swan.
This! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant!
Lucas Monroe must think General Grant will break west. He'll move all forces westward. Then, the other three sides are weak, especially the east. Lucas Monroe never imagined General Grant would trade capitals with the blue-eyed rogue. East seems like a dead end, but it is the only way out.
So, second brother must have chosen the best plan.
Number. General Grant chose all three. Send me north to incite war. Order Andrew to harass the south. Await your lordship's rescue. He leads his men to attack Newcastle. On my return, I kept watch on Southland's moves. That boy Monroe has truly set a death trap. If we'd returned west, we'd be dead.
If we had returned to Westland, we'd be dead by now.
Thank goodness we didn't go to Linton. Otherwise, with second brother's small force, how could he take Newcastle? If they can't take Newcastle, no food, no water, deep in enemy territory. It is a desperate situation.
With General Grant's might, he'll take Newcastle, because the timing to strike is perfect.
Felix, go on.
Southland's best in Riverland. Newcastle is wide open. General Grant just needs to arrive. Then he is already won. Men are not the issue, King Swan. Remember, when General Grant campaigned north, great Reach warlords answered. General Grant just needs to call. 5,000 men is no problem. 5,000 men is no problem.
Felix, stop talking. The royal physician said, you need rest. Please, stop.
Lord Marshal, General Grant is peerless. He should be in Newcastle by now. Richard Swan and the families are all in his custody. Newcastle is also well stocked. This is our chance to crush Southland. Lord Marshal, march east now, retake Riverland, and unite the South.
Felix, get some rest. Stop talking, please.
Lord Marshal, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. If we can't unite the South, we can still force Swan to return Riverland and restore the Three Realms. We hold the initiative. Lord Marshal, seize the moment. We hold the initiative now. Lord Marshal, seize the moment.
Felix, don't get too worked up. I'll follow your plan. Your health matters.
Lord Marshal, in the future, nurture young Lord Andrew. Cornered. He found a way to strike back, hitting Swan's weak spot. Young Lord Andrew is a genius!
Felix! Felix! Wake up! Felix!
Lord Marshal, Felix!
It must be the news you brought that shocked him. He got too excited, and then he passed away. Go! To my estate! We'll find the strategist to plan. Go!
General Grant's raid on Newcastle was a stroke of genius. With this, we can now send an envoy to meet Richard Swan and demand Riverland back.
Now, I don't just want Riverland. I want all of East Shore. Well, the strategist is right. However, the Eastern campaign is still needed. At least, we must posture for it, to pressure Richard Swan.
Lord Marshal is right. I'll gather supplies and mobilize troops. But Lord Marshal, this Eastern campaign is just posturing. You must not go yourself. While now is our best chance to crush Southland, it is also the perfect chance for the usurper. If the usurper learns General Grant took Newcastle, he'll surely act. For Richard's betrayal, I am also enraged. But if we strike now, it benefits the usurper.
Then send Daniel Chase. Meet Swan. Test the waters. No rush to negotiate. And have third brother rush to Riverdale with his men. I'll follow, personally.
Yes.
Hey, have you heard? Sir Grant now dominates the land. He scared the usurper into fleeing. Then Swan stabbed him in the back. But Sir Grant turned around and wiped out the rogue's lair.
Incredible. Brilliant. Even Henry Sinclair couldn't do this.
Lord Marshal will act soon. We must prepare.
Second brother holds Newcastle. Julian guards Greenfield. I lead the army to East Shore. Now is the time for the Eastern Campaign. Second brother, wait for me. I am coming to save you.
Brother! I heard about Riverland. Second brother took the rogue's lair. Incredible! Brother, just say the word. At your command, I'll charge through the gorges, retake Longford, march to Newcastle, and meet up with second brother.
Whoa. Third brother, calm down. Our main force hasn't arrived. We're gathering supplies. It'll take some time. The real problem is Norton. He'll try to interfere. Ah, what a headache. Hey, Leo, what is your take?
I believe we should strike first. At least take Riverland's gateway, Gateway Fortress, into our hands. With Gateway Fortress, we can attack, or defend. We'll be unbeatable.
Brother, I agree with Leo. If we received news of Newcastle's fall, Luck must have too, but he won't tell his soldiers. So I propose, while waiting for supplies, send spies to spread the news and break Luck's morale.
Good. Do it. Also, send men to Riverland to meet the nobility. I don't believe, with Swan's base lost, the nobility still fight for him. Once they side with us, Swan becomes a stray dog. Beyond saving. Now the army is here. Supplies are ready. It is time to march east. Frank Walker.
Present!
Lead the navy to Zigre.
Yes, Lord. Brother, await my victory.
Report! Lord Marshal, General Warren is back!
What?
Lord Marshal, General Warren is back!
What? General Warren is back. Bring him to the training ground at once.
Brother, Charles is second brother's personal guard. His return must carry a message, top secret message.
Great!
King Swan, the Southland army are utterly shameless. After the White Cloak crossing, they set up checkpoints, tight security. Crossing the pass regardless of status. Everyone is searched. My journey was hell. I almost never saw you again.
General Warren, rise. It is okay. It is over now. How is second brother?
General Grant took Newcastle. He asks you not march east, but lead your army north to Central Realm.
What? Central Realm? What does that mean? Second brother won't let me rescue him, but wants me to march north. This! Oh, General Warren, come. Let's talk in private. What do you mean? Second brother won't let me rescue him, and wants me to march north. This! Well, General Warren, come. Let's speak in private. Second brother's plan is brilliant. Now, everyone from Norton to Swan has their eyes fixed on Newcastle. Norton is mustering forces to march south. Thus, Central Realm is vulnerable. Marching north now is like second brother's Newcastle raid. Equally brilliant. This chance to march north was bought with second brother's life. General Warren, repeat exactly what second brother said.
King Swan, these are all Andrew's plans. Andrew said he can use Newcastle to draw both armies there, leaving Central Realm empty. Your northern campaign will succeed. The general also said Newcastle has plenty of supplies. He is confident he can hold for a year. Please, your majesty, march north without worry.
Yes. Leonard.
Yes, my lord.
Escort General Warren to his quarters.
Yes, this way, General Warren.
What do you think?
Lord Marshal, Central Realm is vulnerable, but second brother is in danger. If we don't rescue him, can he hold out?
Third brother, Newcastle is the Swan, family's capital. It is well fortified. It can hold for a year. That is enough time to take Central Realm. If we keep eastward, Norton will interfere, and General Grant will be doomed.
I agree with General Lane. The biggest wild card is Richard Swan. We can't push him too hard. If he surrenders to Norton, General Grant is in danger. If we retreat, cede Riverland to Swan, that blue-eyed rogue won't surrender to North Realm. If he doesn't, we have a chance. To stop Norton, we must prepare. Or Swan gets wary, we must feign eastward. I suggest eastward. Camp at Alin. Just feign the attack. Don't push Swan too hard.
Nathan is right. But for such a matter, we must consult the strategist. Attendant.
Yes.
Fetch the strategist to Riverdale.
Yes.
Forget it. Messenger to strategist. Then he comes to Riverdale. It is taking too long. Instead, I'll return to Greenfield to consult the strategist. Proceed as planned. Continue the attack. Wait for me at Alin.
Yes! Lord Marshal, if we go north, what about Second Brother? Southland North Realm has overwhelming force. Can he hold out? Second Brother is surrounded. All he has is Newcastle Fortress.
Third Brother, I understand your concern, but Nathan is right. If we keep attacking East Shore, we'll force Swan to surrender. That would be worse for Victor. We must let Swan and Norton scheme. Only then can Victor survive between them. So, if we attack East Shore now, we won't save Victor. We'll only doom him if we march north instead. Attack to rescue. This is the best way to save Victor. Third Brother, do you understand?
Fine! I trust Lord Marshal! He won't let Sir Grant down!
Good. Go prepare for the march. Hey, the northern campaign must be secret.
Yes!
Alas, such a big decision. Without consulting Julian. I am not confident.
Lord Marshal, you are back.
Let's go inside.
Brilliant. Our greatest enemy is always Norton. If we take Central Realm, even if we give Riverland to Richard Swan, it is no big deal. After all, Richard Swan poses no real threat. But Norton is different. He could wipe us out anytime. This is critical. We must think it through. If we do this, we can fool Swan and Norton, then take Central Realm.
And this plan was actually proposed by Andrew.
Strike Newcastle. March north. Young Lord Andrew's plan is truly inspired.
This northern campaign is essentially a raid. Raids must be done in secret. I can only spare 20,000, and most of them are old and infirm. Frank and Leo can't go. We have to pick from Howard, Victor, Gavin, or the others, or the turncoat, William Price. At best, we add Wayne Young. Alas, the problem is who leads them.
You can't go yourself. You must stay at Alin to draw fire. If you go yourself, Norton will suspect. Instead, let me lead the campaign.
Very well, then. Chief Strategist, lead the campaign.
Yes.
How about I lead the campaign myself?
Very well. Then, Chief Strategist, lead the campaign.
Yes.
The day after taking Newcastle, Victor Grant began preparations to eliminate any hidden threats. He had Jonathan Shaw, Simon Swan, and other diehards expelled. He also gave unwilling officials leave to depart. Marshal Rivers also set up recruitment posts to raise an army. Victor Grant was highly revered. Commoners flocked to enlist, solving the troop shortage. I am going out to raid. I need a lot of help. But now, Father's top lieutenants are just me and Rivers. We're short-handed, but I have no men. What about the prison? Too many are wrongfully imprisoned. I'll clear their names. They won't betray me. Rise, let me introduce myself. I am Andrew Grant. Victor Grant is my father. Senior General of Hanover, Baron of Hanover. You all know him, right?
Sir Grant is here! Sir Grant has taken Newcastle! Our grievances will finally be redressed!
Come. Tell me, what is your grievance?
Young General, I am Charles Shi from Yale. 2 years ago, I was a scholar, and a man named Julian Holmes vied for Worcester Magistrate.
Julian was a playboy, but he is of the Holmes family. Deputy General Holmes's cousin. Julian lost to me, so he killed my brother. Framed me for coveting my sister-in-law, murdering my cousin. 2 years in here. Heaven knows, that was my sister-in-law. I, a man of virtue, how could I do such an unholy thing?
Those who framed you know better than you that you are innocent. But this is the way of the world. There is nothing we can do.
Food! Give me one!
These are buns. They have filling inside. Don't fight. There is enough for everyone.
Is it good?
Delicious! So good! There is meat! I, Charles Shi, before I die, taste such a delicacy! It is worth it!
Tell me, how did you end up here? Tell me, how did you end up here?
I am Martin Jones, from Twain County, once a wanderer. Half a year ago in Royalton, I got 10 war horses, planning to sell them in Newcastle, make some money, then go home, build a house, marry and have kids. But the local gang played dirty. They took my horses, paid me nothing, then framed me and threw me in jail. They're a bunch of scoundrels.
Consider yourself lucky. At least you are still alive.
Young General, I am Nathan Hale, from Danyan. Since I was young, my family arranged a marriage. But my fiancée, she grew up beautiful, and looked down on me. Her father wouldn't break the betrothal, so he forced her to marry me. But that woman actually hooked up with Gordon's son Miles. They framed me, and threw me in jail.
Who knew even in 3 realms lovers collude to frame the husband? The world really is a farce. Now that you've all spoken, let me ask everyone. If you were free again, what would you do?
Find Miles Goodman, and that woman, and get revenge!
Goodmans are one of Wushar's 4 great houses. Forget revenge, you can't even get near their gate.
So what? Even if they're powerful, they only have 1 life. I'll beg outside. Goodman Manor. When Miles comes out, I'll run him through. I'll take him down with me. If I can't get revenge, my son will. A true man stands between heaven and earth. Even a century-old grudge can be avenged.
Well said. A true man should be like this. This is the spirit of a Hanoverian man. But honestly, do you think in this world, do you have a chance? Wine and meat rot in noble halls, while the poor freeze on the streets. Why has the world become like this? The world shouldn't be like this.
The world is like this. For my official post, father sold our farm and became a tenant. I studied everywhere, for over a decade, never resting once. But now my post is stolen, my brother killed, my sister-in-law shamed, and I am locked in prison. What the hell is this world?
I've traveled far and wide, seen much of the world. But after seeing it all, East Shore's the darkest. East Shore people are the most barbaric. People in the Central Realm also bully the weak. But with Norton's crackdown, no one dares rig the system. Charles, if this happened in the Central Realm, Norton would wipe out your clan.
Magistrate is no small post. Even an appointed magistrate can't be replaced at will. With Norton or Bennett, it is impossible. But in East Shore, it actually happened. It shows how weak Richard Swan's grip on East Shore is. The sages taught us to follow the law, respect the old, unite and help. But what happened? Charles lost his future. Martin lost his goods. Nathan lost his wife. Damn the noble houses. They teach us virtue, yet they themselves commit heinous crimes. Is this right?
It is not right!
Why? We commoners just deserve to suffer.
Young General, we've never met before. No relation at all. Why tell us all this? What do you want from us? Just say it. If you can help me, kill Justin Holmes. My life is yours.
Young General, just tell us!
You want to kill Justin. I understand. But I am after more than just Justin. It is the entire Holmes family. Number, it is Wushar's 4 great houses.
Do you have a grudge against them?
I have no grudge against the 4 houses. To put it simply, we serve different masters. But what they're doing now is oppressing the people. I've checked the records. They control nearly 90% of Wusher's land. They abuse power and cheat the people. I can't stand by. They control vast resources, yet serve no one but themselves, and keep exploiting the people. Is that right? East Shore belongs to Hanover, not the 4 great houses. You've read the classics. Listen up. Every year, the 4 great houses pay 0 taxes to the empire. What does that mean? Do you know?
That means the 4 houses are all imperial parasites.
Why the Yellow Banner uprising? It was because the nobles oppressed the people. People couldn't even survive, so they had to rebel. Then they shifted the blame onto the emperor, calling him incompetent. How unjust. Then what? The nobles just find a new master and keep exploiting us. Your grandchildren and all your descendants for generations to come will be exploited by them. These great houses aren't rich from manors, not from land, but from you, the poor.
Exactly. The nobility's greatest wealth is us, the poor. My father, grandfather, great-grandfather, weren't they all just poor wretches? Look at the 4 houses. For generations, they've lived in luxury. If this continues, what is the point of living? Better to be dead. Young general, you are right. But so what? How can we change it?
How do you know if you don't try? Dynasties come and go, nobles remain. The Holmes family claims descent from Augustus. How many generations? Dynasties have fallen, yet they still rule. Why? All the great houses think their wealth will last forever, but I will. Break this rule. Seize the rich, divide the land, make our people's lives prosperous and rich. Stop the great houses, exploiting our people, promote literacy, build schools, so every person can afford to read. Build hospitals, so every person can afford care. Let every person have their young cared for and old supported. Free this world from oppression and tyranny. Let this world be free from oppression.
More than a saint's dream, this grand vision. Can it come true?
Does it matter if we can do it? As long as we try to do it, history will record this very moment. Even if we fail, our descendants will follow in our footsteps. It is like if someone bullies you and you never fight back, they'll only get more aggressive and keep bullying you. But if you have the courage to take them down with you, then your enemies won't dare bully you. Same logic. Now you are bullied by nobles. Same thing. Why do they bully you? Because you are too weak now.
When men fear not death, how can death scare them? As long as it is right, keep doing it. If young general will have me, I, Charles Shi, will go through fire and water to serve you.
We'll follow young general. Please take us in.
Great causes are never done alone. No matter how capable, you can't do it alone. That is why I called you all here, to find allies, to build my own team. Looks like I came to the right place. Your past crimes are all forgiven. Consider it a general amnesty. But if in the future you dare to repeat, I'll execute you myself.
Young general, we understand!
Get the clothes ready. Take them to bathe.
Yes!
Charles, let's test you. In the camp now. How many prisoners are there?
Young general, 432. I'll make a roster now.
Good. Let me introduce myself. I am Andrew Grant. My mission is to harass the enemy rear, relieving General Grant's defense. This mission is not only hard, but also dangerous. If anyone here doesn't want to join, you may leave now. I won't force you.
So we suffer a bit? What is the big deal? Take on the Southlanders!
Right! Die with pride, or live forever! I am all in! We follow young general! We follow young general!
Now, we'll reorganize the army. Starting with squad leaders, we'll form units, using the 3x3 system. 10 men per squad, led by a squad leader. 30 men per platoon, led by a platoon leader. 3 platoons per company, led by a company leader. 3 companies per battalion. LD by a battalion leader. 3 battalions per regiment. Led by a regiment leader. 3 regiments per division. Led by a captain. Total of 2,430. 3 regiments make a general. Not set for now. I'll be acting captain. Any objections? None! You all know, most soldiers only follow orders. When superiors don't give orders, or fail to communicate, they don't know what to do. In my army I require you, each one, to think like a general. You must think independently, think for yourselves. So, in addition to the above, I'll add a counselor, equal to the captain, but he won't interfere with military affairs. Only logistics, health, and morale. Understood?
What does that mean?
Never mind. You'll understand later. Now elect your squad leaders. Squad leaders will be elected. Raise your hands. Charles Shi is exempt. He is my mentor. Equal rank to me. Same duties as counselor.
How can that be?
This is our new structure. Perhaps one day, Hanover's army will follow suit. That is settled. Obey orders.
Equal rank, but not equal say. Frankly, I am like Julian Bright's steward. That is fine. Yes?
Elections over. Our army has 3 battalions. They are 1st Battalion, Martin Jones.
Present.
2nd Battalion, Gavin Sunday.
Present.
3rd Battalion, Simon Lake.
Present.
Good. Next, I'll announce some rules. You must follow them. First, follow orders. Obedience is a soldier's duty. Second, booty is public. All valuables shall be distributed by the army. Third, no looting. Starve, don't steal. Freeze, don't pillage. These are the rules. Break them. And no matter your connections, I'll have you executed. Understood?
Yes!
Among you, some may not understand. So today, I ask you one question. Who do you fight for? We are soldiers, not looting bandits. Since we are soldiers, we must obey orders. Your training will be led by your captains. Dismissed. Nathan, come here. So you lost the captain tryouts to Martin. Must you look so glum? I have a mission for you.
Your command, young general.
Address me by rank now. Call me Captain Grant. Can you gather intel?
That is a piece of cake. I am known far and wide as the town gossip. Who kicked the widow's door? Whose wife cheats on him? I know it all. Captain Grant, what do you need?
Me? We're forming an intelligence office, just like North Realm's Intelligence Bureau, specializing in intel gathering. Nathan, you are the chief.
Yes!
Now, the spirit of this army is completely different. It is time to bid Victor farewell. Father.
Andrew, have you eaten?
I've eaten. I came here to bid you farewell, Father. I leave at dawn tomorrow. Father, how is the prep?
Don't worry. All threats neutralized. As for the rest, just reinforcing defenses. If Southland counterattacks, it'll take at least half a month. Plenty of time.
Hanover's transport and communication are too slow. Intelligence takes months to arrive. Take Newcastle's fall. Once it falls, King Swan gets word in at least days. Formulate a plan, mobilize men and supplies, reach Newcastle. All in all, at least half a month. As for North Realm, it'll take even longer. Therefore, Newcastle Fortress is, indeed, safe. Since Father has it all ready, then I'll take my leave.
Hey! I wanted to talk with Andrew. He leaves tomorrow. Who knows when we'll meet again? Will we meet again? He is his own man now. What is the point of raising him?
Father, what brings you here?
Andrew, on the battlefield. Stay safe. If you can't win, find your brother in southern Riverland. If you still can't win, return to Westland and report to Lord Marshal. Understood. I fear no death. I've long prepared to die in battle. But Andrew hasn't married. If anything happens, how can I face his wife?
Father, don't worry. If I can't win, I'll run. Farewell, father. Move out.
Captain, where are we heading?
First, we find Miles Goodman to avenge Nathan, then to Worcester City to avenge Charles. Then Martin. Oh, Martin, do you remember who those bandits were that stole your horses?
Captain, I know his name, but not his location. My matter can wait for now. For a few horses, it is not worth a trip.
Nathan, lead the way. Let's go find that woman who framed you and her lover.
Thank you, Captain!
But during the mission, never forget discipline. Our mission is only to settle with them. Under no circumstances, damage the estate. Do not bully men or harass women. Violators will be executed. Understood?
Yes, sir!
Captain, the noble estate isn't a joke. High walls, thick gates, and private guards with crossbows. Going in like this could be bad.
Does anyone know the layout inside and the number of guards?
Captain, the Goodman's main estate is 30 miles south. I was there once on official business. Private guards under 300. After Redcliffe, Richard Swan drafted private troops. Great houses disbanded their guards in fear.
In that case, they're no threat. Nathan, time for your intelligence office to prove its worth. Go scout the situation.
Yes!
Damn Victor Grant. Raiding Newcastle. And kicking us out. Choke on your food. Drown in your drink. Get run over by a carriage. Go. From the cabinet, bring me the purple box. Wait and see how I'll play with you. I am coming!
Young lord, it is bad! Hanoverian forces are here!
Go! I am busy! Even if the Emperor comes, don't disturb me!
Young Lord Miles, Hanoverian forces led by Nathan Hall. He is here for revenge.
How could it be Nathan? Wasn't he in prison? How is he here?
Darling! Young Lord Kevin Bright. Remember him?
Huh?
He has his eye on you. Later. Go keep him company at the manor.
Miles! How could you do this to me? If I knew this day would come, I never would have betrayed my husband for you.
I'm telling you now. Take care of young Lord Kevin. Or don't come back!
Nathan! That is you! How did you get out?
Whoa. What did I just see? That is wild.
Who are you? What are you doing? I am young Lord Miles of the Goodman family. My father is Chief Marshal Gordon. You dare kill me!
Captain, what is next?
This is Nathan's family matter. Let him handle it. Take Miles away.
Yes.
Woman! You colluded with Miles to kill my parents and frame me. Didn't expect I'd return alive, did you?
Nathan! I know I was wrong. Forgive me this once. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Simon Lake, interrogate these men. Find out all of Miles Goodman's crimes and all his misdeeds. Then find the victims and have them sue. Young Lord Miles is no ordinary man. We must follow proper procedure. Separate them. Prevent collusion.
Yes.
Charles Shi, inventory the estate for all supplies and arms. Take everything we can.
Yes!
Father. Mother. I've avenged you. Rest in peace. Captain, my life is yours now. Do with it as you will.
We must look forward now. Search the estate for all ledgers. Most importantly, find Goodman's hidden books.
Yes.
Just the Goodman estate has over 100,000 bushels of grain, nearly 10,000 weapons, 100,000 arrows, 200 sets of armor, and 80 war horses. These supplies could arm an army of 10,000, and this is just one estate. Goodman has over 30 of these.
Captain Grant, I found a secret vault. Inside, there is 150,000 coins, 3 chests of gold, and countless treasures.
That much?
That is not all. There's a whole room of ledgers detailing Goodman's entire land holdings, including which location, how many acres, yield amount, tax collected, who farms it, or alternatively, who borrowed how much, interest rate, repayment date.
Pass the order. All soldiers take turns viewing the vault.
Yes!
Look, so much wealth. By hard work alone, how many years would it take to amass this fortune?
Even in 1,000 years, I could never amass such a fortune.
Now you see why I told you to take from the rich and divide the land. It is because you've suffered so much. It is not that you don't work hard. It is that others have stolen the fruits of your labor. The grain in the warehouse is just grain. No, it is your blood and tears.
Take from the rich! Divide the land! Sir, Captain, Miles Goodman is awake.
Dismissed. Lead the way.
Yes, sir.
Young Lord Miles, an honor to meet you. I am Andrew Grant.
Mr. Grant, did I ever wrong you?
Not personally. However, you stand in my way. My father will reform the land, taking from the nobles to give to the people. You would never agree. Therefore, between us, there is an irreconcilable conflict.
Are you crazy? How dare you give our land to those bitches? Are you insane? Don't forget, the Grants are nobles too. Doing this, aren't you afraid of alienating all nobles?
Bullshit. My father was a lowly date seller. What noble am I? My father and I aren't even commoners.
But your father's now a baron and general, feared across the land. Why keep stirring up trouble? Can't you just live in peace?
What? Just like you? If you fancy a wife, you kill her husband and her in-laws.
That woman came with me willingly. We were in love. How can you pin all the blame on me? Besides, so what if I took her by force? It is none of your business. Andrew Grant, you'd better think for yourself. You should know your father's situation. You took Newcastle, but not East Shore. East Shore nobility can have you both killed without a grave.
That is why we must push for reform. We will rally the common people and bring down all of you nobles. Once you East Shore nobles are dead, no one will oppose us anymore.
Andrew Grant, you are so naive. Just you two think you can wipe out all East Shore nobility. You really overestimate yourself.
Success or not, it doesn't matter to you. Because I use you to consecrate our banner.
Andrew Grant, I curse you. Choke on your food. Get run over by a carriage. Trampled by a war horse. You'll die a terrible death.
Goodman is my first target. Must win this, not just to eliminate Miles, but also to spread the reform news. Let East Shore know our reform ideals. Propaganda is key. Without it, they won't know why support us. Good day. I am Andrew Grant, second son of Baron Victor Grant. I am here today for no other reason than to have a chat with you all. Relax, everyone. I bet you've worked for the Goodmans for generations. Are you satisfied working here?
Yes, very satisfied. Lord Goodman and the young lords treat us like family.
What is your name? What is your job here?
I am Gavin Goodman. I am in charge of young Lord Miles' horses. My parents work here too. I have a 2-year-old daughter. 3 generations of my family are tenants.
Tenants. So you own no land? So I ask you, do you want to own your own land? Do you want to own your own land?
Forget it. As a tenant, pay rent to Goodmans. Farm my own land. Pay taxes to the Empire. Not much difference.
I'm afraid these people, brainwashed by nobles, think they're happy. You want a son, right? Have you ever thought what your son will do, just like you, a tenant? Let me ask you a few questions. Do you think you are happy now? If not, do you want change? Do you want tomorrow? Tomorrow to be better than today? Do you want your children and grandchildren to have a better future? Of course, if you are happy now, just ignore me. As the saying goes, palaces of gold and silver aren't home. Who among us doesn't want to own our own home and land? Work at dawn, rest at dusk. We're all the same. But can such a simple dream come true under Goodmans? If we give you the land, who will Goodmans exploit?
Captain, these people are Goodman's lackeys, the exploiters you mentioned. You are wasting your breath. They won't listen.
I know, but these people aren't all oppressors. Some are victims. As long as one of them is convinced, we have a breakthrough. Worst case, even if they don't listen, they'll still carry our message to others. Yeah. By the way, is Simon back yet?
Captain, Simon still hasn't returned.
You wretch! Give me back my granddaughter!
Help the old lady. Don't let her fall. Take it easy. Old hag!
That is enough!
Your granddaughter drowned herself. What has that got to do with me?
You are courting death. How dare you hit an elder? Don't worry, ma'am. Tell me what happened. I am the highest authority here.
General! You must bring me justice! My husband! Killed by bandits! My son fell at Red Cliff, leaving me and my granddaughter. Half a year ago, my granddaughter married. On the way, this wretch lusted after her. He led men and killed my grandson-in-law. Then raped my granddaughter. Unable to bear the shame, she drowned herself. How can I go on living?
Gavin Goodman, what do you have to say? Even the bride wasn't spared. You beast! Are you even human?
Ted, she couldn't take it and drowned herself. What is that to me?
So, you admit you killed the old lady's grandson-in-law and raped her granddaughter?
So what if I did? She is just a woman. So I had some fun. Besides, what is it to you? Who are you to judge?
I am a general of King of Hanover. As a Hanoverian officer, upholding justice for the people is my sworn duty. Do you think with the Goodmans backing you, I won't dare touch you? Guards, take him down! Old lady, those who bullied your granddaughter, other than Gavin, who else? Point them out. I'll avenge you.
Didn't see them. Heard from the village. Gavin did it. Who else was there? I truly don't know. But Gavin is pure evil. Even the village chief's daughter he bullied. The villagers fear the Goodmans and dare not speak out.
Gavin, who else was with you that day? If you name them, I'll make it quick.
Betray my brothers? Dream on!
So, you'll take the fall, then it is simple. Chop his head off. Chop his head off.
You can't do this! I am a Goodman. You'll regret this. I talk! Yes! Graham! Greg! George!
Gavin, you spineless wretch! How dare you betray us?
Since you've betrayed them, you won't mind betraying them again. The four of you, if you won't confess your own crimes, then confess each other's.
General! Listen! That girl's humiliation was George's idea. I was forced!
Bullshit, General! I have a report. A couple years back, Gavin went collecting rent. A family couldn't pay, so he burned their house down. That poor family starved to death.
Bullshit! Graham started the fire. What has that got to do with me? Half a year ago, you visited a brothel, beat the girl to death, and got detained there. It was the second son who bailed you out. 2 months ago, you...
Gavin,
You bastard! I started the fire, but you gave the order! Don't pin this on me!
This is absolutely brilliant. Captain, you are a genius.
Then why are you standing there? Write it down. Finish the report. Then get them to sign it. Right. Why did you only bring one victim? All that trouble for just one person.
Captain, I wanted to bring more back, but the others. Fear the Goodmans, dare not testify. Only this old lady, her whole family's dead. She is old, nothing to lose, so she dared to risk it all.
This is the helplessness of local officials. Even if they want to act, they get no support. To the people, officials leave after their term. But nobles and bullies stay. They've lived here for generations. Can't get you now. Can't get you later. Since victims won't come forward, we'll go find them. Old lady, tell me, where do you live? How many people in your village? How many suffered at the hands of these bullies?
I am from Stonefall Village. Over 100 households. All of them were bullied by Gavin's gang. One of them was even his distant cousin. Damn Gavin Goodman. He even preyed on his own kin.
Gavin, guard the estate. The rest of you, take these thugs to Stonefall Village. Also, take Miles with us, and tell Gavin Sunday, keep an eye on these servants. Among them, others must be guilty. Committed crimes, just haven't been caught yet. Simon Lake. Go to Stonefall Village and nearby villages. Tell the villagers General Grant is distributing grain. Have them gather at the village gate.
Captain, why are we distributing grain?
Simon, you've worked in the magistrate for years. How can you not understand this simple logic? People can't handle trouble. Better safe than sorry. If we tell them we're trying Miles and Gavin, they won't dare come. But if we say we're giving out grain, they'll come flocking.
Yes. Brilliant, Captain. I'll go at once.
Go. C. When doing similar work, not only work hard, but think smart. When doing similar work, remember to think smart. Yes. Dear villagers, I am Captain Andrew Grant, appointed by King of Hanover. By order of General Grant, I am here to do two things here. First, punish the village bullies and bring you justice. Second, distribute grain on behalf of King of Hanover. There isn't much grain, but I hope you'll accept it. Guards, bring them forth. Guards, bring him up. This traitor is captured. Dear villagers, if you have grievances, speak up to me. I'll deliver justice. Who would have thought? You looked so tough. Everyone feared you. Since no one speaks up, no need for trial. Take him away and execute. You defiled his granddaughter and murdered her husband. By Hanoverian law, you deserve death.
General! You can't kill me! You said, ratting on each other saves me! You can't go back on your word!
I only said rat on each other. Did I ever say after you rat you'll be spared? Right. Before you die, let me remind you, heaven sees all. You defiled so many girls. But you forgot. You have a daughter. When you die, how will she live? When your daughter grows up and meets a scum like you, what will she do? Guards, take him away.
Let go! I don't want to die! I have a daughter!
Gideon Goodman is dead! Darling, can you see? The villain is dead! You can finally rest in peace!
General, this bastard stole my chicken. It was for my wife, to help her recover. And Greg Goodman, this bastard. Every time he collects grain, he kicks it. He stole so much of our grain. That was our life-saving grain.
Guards, throw him down.
Andrew, Grant! An execution is quick. What you are doing is too cruel.
When you bullied others, did you think it was cruel? Now the blade cuts you, now you feel the pain. You can do as you please, but the people can't. Why do you think you are above us?
Just kill me now.
Don't rush. Your fate isn't sealed.
Andrew Grant? You've gone too far! What do you want?
Shut him up. I don't want to hear it. Enough. They're dead. Stop wasting time. Everyone, line up and collect your grain.
Line up.
We got grain.
That is all our grain! It is all ours!
Everyone, do you want this grain?
Yes!
I'll give you the grain, but you have to do me a favor. Go to other villages and tell them about Gavin and the rest being executed. Any problem?
No problem!
Good. After spreading the news, share another good tidings. In 2 days, at Goodman Manor, I'll distribute grain. Everyone gets a share. You know Goodman Manor? The grain there is a mountain.
Yes!
The hundreds of thousands of grain won't go to the nobility. Can't take it all with me. Give it to the villagers. First, it builds support among the villagers. Second, it paves the way for land reform. If I grant land directly, they fear the Goodmans and won't dare take it. But grain is different. Goodmans will collect. Villagers won't pay. Conflict is inevitable. If Goodmans overreact, villagers will fully back me. If Goodmans swallow this and don't come after us, fine. When the grain runs out, they'll eye Goodman lands. Then I'll start land reform.
Captain, you just left. Someone came snooping around. They're clearly spies from other families. What do we do?
Don't worry. Even if they know, they'll double check. Hold a meeting, then gather troops. Reach the manor all in all. It'll take 2 or 3 days. By then we'll be long gone. Southland Army is away from East Shore. Nobles only have private troops. King Swan forced them to scatter their forces. Reforming takes time.
Understood.
Everyone, I am the son of Senior General Victor Grant, Andrew Grant. Earlier, what happened with Gavin? I am sure you all know. But now, Goodman's lackeys still run free. Let me ask you this. Do you want these men to run free out there?
Never!
Then, fellow villagers, help me identify these bullies. With me here, I will punish them and restore justice for you all. Guards, bring them forth.
General, his name is Gideon. He seized my family's only 3 acres of farmland. Forced us to become Goodman tenants. My father refused, so he broke his legs.
Anyone else to testify? Raise your hands. Execute.
Yes!
Guards, take him away.
General, his name is Gavin. He is a good man. He used to be the Goodman rent collector. When collecting rent, he never troubled us. He even used his own money to help the village elders. That is why the Goodman sacked him and put Gavin Goodman in charge.
General, Gavin is a good man. Please spare him.
I wronged you. You've done so many good deeds. Take Gavin away. Let him rest.
Yes.
Now that the Goodman estate has been fully interrogated, let's move on to the main event. Guards, bring him in.
Hurry! Kneel!
What? It is young Lord Miles.
Yes. This is the second son of the Goodman family, Miles Goodman. All the suffering your family's endured was caused by him and his family. Miles Goodman, anything to say?
The Goodmans are legends. To these peasants, these mudsills dare not resist. Andrew Grant, this is the will of the people. East Shore is the nobles' East Shore. Not for you and your father, these foreign upstarts.
Fortunately, Captain let me testify first. Otherwise, these people wouldn't dare resist. General, this bastard colluded with my wife and killed my family. He is a woman-raping scoundrel! Please, General, avenge me!
General, I have a grievance too! I am Lydia Goodman. Greetings, General. I had a 15-year-old daughter. Last year, Miles Goodman took her as a concubine at first. I was happy for her. But Miles Goodman is a total beast. He beat my daughter daily, treated her like an animal. 3 months ago, he treated my daughter like goods and gave her away. I searched for half a month and finally found her in a mass grave. She was covered in wounds. I can't imagine what she endured. My poor daughter, she was only 15.
You said you are a cook. You must handle Miles's meals. With such easy access, why not avenge yourself? Just poison the water tank. Wipe out the whole estate.
I dare not. My husband and son still work at the manor. If I did that, I'd get them killed. Besides, I rarely leave the manor. Where would I get poison?
Kindness invites cruelty. Miles Goodman. Anything to say?
To nobility, concubines are just transferable assets. My concubine given away. Why not? Not just this woman, her parents and brothers. Her entire family are Goodman slaves. Do masters need reason?
You...
Andrew Grant, hierarchy is a 1,000-year tradition. You think you can change the world? Who do you think you are? You want to kill me? Go ahead, do it! Listen, Andrew Grant, even if you wipe out the Goodmans, you can't change the world, nor the fate of these peasants.
Do nothing. Nothing changes. But if I try, maybe it will. If I can't do it, others will. Execute.
Yes! No! Stop! Run! Ah! Yes!
My friends, you toil in the fields, working hard all your lives, yet you can't even eat your fill. But Miles Goodman, that pampered noble, lives in luxury, torments your families, and defiles your wives. Tell me, why is that? Because the fruits of your labor are stolen. Your fields yield 100 bushels, yet the Goodmans take 70%. How can you not starve? They feast on your flesh, drink your blood, yet call you peasants. Why?
Why?
We're all human. Why are they above us? They profit from your labor. You feed them, yet they make you live like dogs.
General, but they have swords. What can we do?
They have swords. So what if they do? Are there more of them than you? There are thousands of people like you. How many nobles are there? If we stand united, dare to take up arms, defend our own rights, nobles won't dare run wild. They feel pain. They die too. Remember this always. Compromise won't bring peace. The more you yield, the more they'll take. They'll pick your bones and suck your blood. We're dead either way. Why not fight to the end? Take down the nobles and reclaim our land. Only then can you live a life of plenty. My friends, remember this. All rights belong to the people. He who does not work shall not eat. Repeat after me. He who does not work shall not eat. What the people lack is never courage, but the will to resist. They're used to being exploited, thinking it is how things are, the natural order. How terrifying these words are. What they represent is so deeply ingrained. What I must do is break their slave mentality. What I must do is ignite the flame of their resistance. Let them know this is not right, not the natural order. As long as the people resist, even if I fail, others will take up the cause and keep fighting. Now, please line up for the grain. This estate has over 1 million bushels. Every one of you gets a share. But remember this grain was not given to you, nor was it a reward. It has always been yours.
That is wonderful.
This is your grain. It is the fruit of your labor, stolen by the Goodmans. I am not giving you grain. I am returning what is yours. Do you understand?
Ah! Return to owner! Ah!
Captain, it is bad. 2,000 to 3,000 troops are attacking us. 2 words on the banner, but I can't read.
Captain, noble troops are attacking. We're completely unprepared. It'll be a one-sided slaughter. Let's hide.
Just 2,000 or 3,000. So what?
Captain, what do you mean?
Everyone, the nobles' lapdogs are here. They want to crush us and steal our grain from us all. Tell me,
Will you let them?
No! No! No!
Then, take up your arms and follow me. No weapons. Use your fists, fight them. Show them with our actions that our grain will never be stolen. Those who refuse to be slaves, charge with me.
Captain! Charge! The world is truly changing.
Hurry up! What is taking you so long? Scout, why is it so noisy ahead? What is going on? There must be 10,000, though most have no weapons, and their formation is a mess. But their numbers, it is too many. They're all howling, like they're out for blood. No. My men, they're all private troops. They can't fight. They're not united. If we go to battle, we're sure to lose. Retreat! Fall back! Miles, though we are good friends, at a time like this, you'll defend for yourself. Go!
My fellow villagers, you've all seen it. Noble private troops can be afraid too. They run away. If we stand united and fearless, we will win.
Turns out, we're not as weak as we thought. Turns out the lofty nobles fear us too.
Right. Go home and collect your grain. Charles Shi, ready a squad to guard the people. Prevent Kevin Bright from doubling back.
Yes.
Come, get your grain.
General! King of Hanover!
The nobility knows our location and is counterattacking. 2,000 today, could be 20,000 tomorrow. We can't stay here. Pack up your things. We leave at dawn. The 4 great houses are deeply rooted. I don't think with just these men we can uproot them. I am still at a disadvantage. Survival first, then growth. There is plenty of time.
Yes. I'll make preparations. But Captain, where do we go next?
To Wushare. While avenging you, we'll also take back the magistrate seat.
Captain Shi, about the magistrate. I don't care anymore, but this blood debt must be paid. Damn Julian Holmes. To steal my magistrate post. He framed me for prison, killed my brother, slandered my sister-in-law. If I don't avenge this, I'll shame my brother and sister-in-law. And my entire family.
Understood. Pack up. Leave now.
Yes!
When I returned yesterday, I knew something was off. Andrew's battalion had many men, but their formation was loose. Most of them had no weapons. Such a force couldn't possibly fight. Yesterday, if I just fought on, my chance to win was high, but I didn't fight. Instead, I let Andrew escape. What a fool I am. Men, search the entire estate. Andrew's battalion must have left some trace. Yes!
Report! Young Lord, the granary has been emptied. Inside the granary, we found hundreds of bodies. Lord, young Lord Miles is among them.
What? Miles? Miles? Goodman is dead. Is Andrew Grant an idiot? How could he kill? Miles Goodman. Miles Goodman is East Shore nobility. If he is dead, this is going to blow up. Grant and Son are determined to oppose East Shore nobility. Damn it. Damn it all. Yesterday, if I'd fought to the end, I might have been able to save Miles. Move! Show me!
Yes! Young Lord Miles' body is piled up with the others. We searched for a long time. Based on his clothes, we identified it is young Lord Miles. Not sure if it is correct.
Any other places searched? Any findings?
Young Lord, granaries are empty. Bows and arrows in the armory are all gone. Even the sheets and blankets were taken away. The entire estate is cleaner than a dog's bowl. Also, young lord, those who chased us yesterday, we've identified them. They're local villagers.
Villagers?
Andrew Grant distributed all the grain and cloth to the villagers. Should we get them back?
No need. Besides, the stolen wealth isn't ours anyway. No need to offend all villagers. For the Goodman family, return to the Goodmans and report this. Whether to recover it is none of our concern. Move. Report to the strategist about the situation.
Yes!
What? Miles is dead?
That red-faced rogue. We didn't resist his occupation. Victor Grant can't stay in Newcastle. He'll return to the table, then return Riverland to Edward Bennett, resetting the Zon River border. So, when Andrew attacked Goodman Manor, we only tried to drive him off. We thought Andrew just wanted food and money we couldn't afford to provoke Victor Grant and ruin the talks. But that wretch Andrew dared kill Miles. Miles is dead. This changes everything.
Damn red-faced rogue. What is he up to? Does he really think he can take East Shore?
Come in.
Don't fear. East Shore nobility leaders are all here. Speak freely. Go on.
Yes. That Andrew Grant, while distributing grain, actually said he'd take our noble farmlands and give them to peasants. He incited them to take up arms, to defend their rights. He even said, all rights belong to workers. He who does not work shall not eat.
Andrew Grant? A boy who hasn't even grown his beard yet. What the hell is he up to? How dare he? Is he trying to overthrow us all? Andrew Grant thinks he is? Sean Lowell? Marcus King?
It seems Victor Grant really wants to reform East Shore. Through reform, win the people's hearts to take over the 6 counties. What ambition! Doesn't he fear biting off more than he can chew?
Miles Goodman's death can't go unavenged. We must teach the Grants a lesson. Chief Strategist, what is our move? Oh. Write to Victor Grant. Ask him if he truly wants to abandon peace talks, abandon the alliance. Charles, you.
Yes.
Both of you. Head to Goodman Manor, coordinate with them to hold Miles' funeral. Remember, make it grand. Invite all East Shore nobles. Tell them Miles Goodman was killed by the Grants. He died for us nobles. He is our East Shore hero.
Yes.
Use the funeral to pressure Grant. If he compromises, we'll negotiate. If he doesn't, use the funeral to form a noble alliance and wipe out that little bastard Andrew. Make Victor Grant feel the pain. Kevin, go to the countryside. Find out details of Andrew's grain distribution, Andrew's words and deeds, and the villagers' reactions. Compile them into a report. Remember, every word Andrew and the villagers spoke.
Yes.
Victor Grant, if you want to play, I'll play with you. Let's have a good fight.
Report! Commander, it is an emergency. Second son killed Miles Goodman, along with his men. Over 200 killed. Commander, Miles is the Goodman heir. Shouldn't you be a little surprised?
William, we're about to reform. Killing Miles Goodman is only natural. What is reform? Isn't it just taking the nobles' wealth and giving to the poor? If the nobles refuse, it is a fight to the death. Miles' death was inevitable. No need to be alarmed.
Commander, recon reports. Second son, at Goodman Manor, held a public trial before 10,000 villagers. He executed all the oppressors, including Miles himself. After the killings, young lord gave away all the grain to villagers. Nobles are enraged. They'll hold a grand funeral for Miles. Make Miles a hero.
A hero? Miles, please.
Also, Jonathan Shaw sent you a letter inviting you to attend.
I won't read it. Burn it.
Yes.
Wait. All the nobles attend Miles' funeral. Then their estates will be empty.
Commander, what is your plan?
The supply's hidden In the manors are no small amount. If we don't take them, they'll be used. They'll become weapons against us. Plenty of supplies here, but many mouths to feed. You can never have too much grain. The more, the better.
Understood. Commander plans to use the noble's absence to raid manors for grain and arms.
Exactly. With the supplies from the manors, we can hold out for months. The longer we hold, the more time Lord Marshal has for the north. On the battlefield, things change fast. One more day could turn the tide. Forget months. We can't waste this chance.
Commander, what can I do?
Hold Newcastle. I'll lead the attack. Bring back all the supplies.
How can you? I'll lead the attack. You hold Newcastle.
Number time is short. This mission must be swift. First, tell me, which manor has the most grain?
Holmes Goodman. Loch Shaw. Holmes is the head. 20 miles southwest. Holmes Manor. The grain there. Rough estimate. At least 2 million bushels.
That much?
East Shore is fertile land. Since Samuel's death, no major wars here. Years of good harvests. So they hoarded wealth.
Mark all the manors of the 4 great houses on the map. I'll wipe them out.
Commander, you are not leaving the nobility any way out. Are you a general or a bandit?
You little, how dare you? Want a beating? Go!
Look at me. Why bother? Just get some local guides. That is it.
My poor nephew! So young, yet you fell to the Grant's treachery. How can I face my brother, Henry, taken too soon, and Jack met the same fate? If my brother knew, how could he bear it? My poor nephew!
Hey, Sean. Blood for blood. Debt for debt. We will never let this go.
Yes, you are right, revenge! We must have revenge! Chief Strategist, you must see justice done! You must avenge the Goodmans!
Rest assured. Sean, this matter. I will give the Goodmans a proper explanation. To be honest, none of us expected Grant's sudden attack on Newcastle. But one thing is certain. Grant is isolated now. No allies, no reinforcements. He won't last long. I had thought Grant would see sense, accept my proposal, negotiate with us. Worst case, we return Riverland. Now it seems I was wrong. Grant rejected my proposal, sent his son Andrew to run amok. Dare reform East Shore, annex Worcester. He truly thinks we're nothing.
We can't let them go! We can't let them go!
Kevin, show us what you found.
Andrew Grant incites rebellion. Wipe out East Shore nobility. Who does he think he is?
Andrew Grant's actions are too arrogant. East Shore shall never allow such a man to exist. Jonathan, what is the plan?
Chief Swan is right. East Shore is our nobility's East Shore. Even Charles couldn't take it. Grant and Son, how dare they? Chief Strategist, give the order.
Word from the Lord. Marshal Monroe is returning. In a few days, he'll arrive and retake Newcastle. But the army travels light, with little supplies. Also, our city granaries, taken by Victor Grant. Thus, Marshal Monroe's supplies must be provided by us.
No problem. Strategist, feeding the Marshal is better than feeding the Grants. Strategist, name your price. Even if I sell everything, we'll get it for you. Count me in.
Besides supplies, I need men. Newcastle is Marshal's charge. We ignore it. But Andrew Grant must be eliminated.
Consider it done. 3,000 men. We'll take on the Grants to the death.
2,000 from us. My brother Brandon leads them personally.
We get them in too!
To take down just Andrew Grant. We don't need that many. 8,000 is enough. But I want the best of the best. The absolute elite.
Understood!
It is time. Let young Jack rest in peace. After this, go home and prepare. I've ordered my son Charles back from Riverside Pass. Then he leads the army against Andrew. Worst case, Andrew Grant, even if he is as brave as Howard Brave, he commands only 2,000 or 3,000. In East Shore, he is a stranger. What trouble can he cause?
Right! Strategist, bad news. Victor Grant leaves 20,000 raiding Holmes Estate. They took all the grain and supplies with them. Now heading for Shaw Estate.
What? What? This?
Victor Grant! Red-faced rogue! Bastard! Holmes Manor's grain over 200,000 bushels! Arrows over 100,000! This is what my family has accumulated for generations! All looted? Strategist. We must act stop them now. We can't let Grant run amok. If he takes all the grain, when the marshal returns, what will we eat?
Exactly. Strategist, what do we do? All the estates. Have guards defend. Delay as long as possible before Grant breaks in. Also, mobilize troops to stop Grant. We can't let him run wild outside the city.
Stop Grant. That is Victor Grant. Northrealm and Southland sent their best and needed Miles' betrayal to take him down. We have no men or generals. How can we stop Grant?
Right. We are gentlemen. We negotiate first. Last time, Grant let them leave safely. He showed mercy. If captured again, what awaits us is certain death. Look, Miles Goodman was hacked to death.
Grain transport is hard labor. Grant has few men. Time is short. He can't take much. Fear is that he won't take it, but burn it all. If he burns the estates, then you'll have nowhere to cry.
I agree to stop them, but in short time? How many troops? Even with troops, who leads them?
Can't take Grant? Can't we even take the grain? Kevin Bright?
Yes.
Take troops now. Stop the grain. Remember, just harass run from Grant. Do not face him head on. You two can't beat him.
Yes.
Everyone. After Victor Grant is harassed, will he come and attack us?
Chief Strategist. Everyone. Wise men avoid danger. We'd better hide first.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Load the wagons. Take all the grain and arrows we can carry. What we can't take, don't leave it for Monroe. Burn the rest.
Yes!
Report. General. To the south, 2,000 to 3,000 troops under the Bright Banner are approaching us, less than 20 miles away.
There is only one Bright family here. Little Kevin Bright dares to act so boldly before me. Go! Come with me to meet him.
Yes! What is going on? Why hasn't the scout returned? He couldn't have been taken down by Grant, could he?
Report! Young Lord, Victor Grant leads the attack in person!
What? This! Retreat! Quick! Retreat!
Who knew this bright boy runs so fast? Forget it. Let's head back to guard the grain. Tell Ray Rivers about Kevin Bright. Tell him to be careful.
Grant can't be chasing us. His target is the grain, not us.
Young Lord, Holmes Estate is north. Grant is south. In my opinion, Holmes Estate's grain convoy must face Grant head-on.
In my view, Holmes and Shaw Estates aren't worth saving. Let's defend the others first. Exactly. As long as we hold the other estates, we've done our duty. The rest, leave it to the marshal. Go. Ah, damn it! The strategist was right. Grant is really burning the grain. Stop him! Go!
Good. From 2 estates, we took 360,000 bushels of grain. 180,000 arrows, thousands of swords, and bows, and thousands of armors. Ha ha ha! So much grain, enough to feed the city. For a month or two.
So much. Looks like robbing the nobles pays. Back in the day, back in the ridge. 3 months no work, 3 days pay.
Good. You may leave. Next, we must defend this place. I shall never leave Newcastle.
Yes.
Report! General, bad news! General Ford on his way to Newcastle ran straight into Monroe, requesting backup.
What? The day after taking Newcastle, I sent Sidney Ford back to Great Ridge to gather all the mountain warriors into the Hanoverian ranks. How did this happen? Why did he have to run into Monroe? Ray Rivers. Yes! Mobilize the troops, with me to rescue them.
Yes!
Marshal Monroe, Grant and his son have split up. Victor is inside the city, Andrew is outside. According to scouts, Andrew has marched south. Destination unknown, purpose unknown. I suspect he seeks the mountain tribes. If he incites them to rebel, it will bring us great trouble. Therefore, I've ordered my son to return to Newcastle and suppress Andrew.
Andrew is a minor threat. Nothing to worry about. What matters now is Victor. We must find a way to drive this red-faced rogue out. Otherwise, none of us will sleep soundly.
Marshal Monroe is right. Marshal Monroe, have you a plan to break the enemy? Please share it, so we may discuss.
I just sent scouts. Victor has closed all city gates. He is putting on a defensive stance. Given the situation, there is no other way. We must storm it. But if we storm it, taking Newcastle will take at least 3 months. But in 3 months, Bennett the Rogue will have already marched from Greenfield. Damn Victor Grant. After Wheatford, he didn't return to Greenfield, but raided Newcastle instead. How dare he? What was he thinking? Advancing alone is a cardinal sin. Victor only dares lead the Celestials to raid Hugh's capital. Even Henry Sinclair wouldn't dare this.
It is done. Complaining won't help. Let's focus on breaking the enemy. What about the High King?
Word from Westland. Bennett is mobilizing for Eastern Campaign. Charles Norton in Yorkton has also mustered his army. Moreover, exchanging messengers with Drake, ready to march south. Given the situation, East Shore faces a crisis greater than Redcliffe. But compared to them, Victor Grant is far more dangerous. Victor Grant is like a steel rod driven deep into our heart. If we don't pull it out, Bennett and Norton won't need to attack. We'll die on our own.
You know Newcastle's defenses. We can't storm it. For now, there is only one way. That is, capture Andrew Grant and Peter in southern Riverland. With his 2 sons' lives, force him to negotiate.
Andrew Grant is hard to corner since Charles is returning. I'll dispatch troops now and have him hunt Andrew. Tell him I want Andrew alive. As for Peter Grant, mobilize the troops now to surround Peter Grant's raiding party. Once we have Peter, Andrew, and Victor, we'll be trapped.
Then, what about us?
Attack! We attack even if we can't win. Besides, we aren't without hope. What Grant leads are just Great Ridge outlaws and newly drafted recruits. They're not that strong. If it comes to a fight, we might not lose. Jonathan, prepare provisions. Mobilize troops. Rest for 2 days. Then attack!
Yes!
Captain, let me lead the vanguard. I swear I'll personally rip off Justin Holmes' head. Justin Holmes, riding on your name, stole my magistrate post and killed my brother. For this blood feud, I'll take my revenge.
Granted. Brothers, we'll raise the city to the ground. We'll rest inside the city.
Charge!
Charge!
Kneel! Justin Holmes. Didn't see this coming. You stole my magistrate post. Killed my brother and my family. Now, I, Charles Shee of Yale, am back.
You! I am the magistrate of Wushire! How dare you kill me! The High King won't spare you!
Take him to the market square. Let the people judge him.
Yes? Move! Kneel!
People of Wushire, I am a general of King Edward, senior general of Hanover, second son of Baron Victor Grant, Andrew Grant. My trial of the Goodmans is no doubt known to you. Today I took Wushire to bring you justice. Come. Anyone who he has wronged, speak now.
My farmland was stolen by Julian Holmes. 3 acres of land for just 2 copper coins. I refused, but he kidnapped my son.
I accuse Julian Holmes. He took my family's 2 acres of land and stole our water buffalo.
I accuse Julian Holmes.
I now sentence Magistrate Holmes and the 3 houses, guilty as charged of oppressing you death penalty. Execute now.
This isn't a dream. That scoundrel Holmes is finally dead. Young General! Hanoverian forces! General Grant! King of Hanover! All hail!
Wushire City is ours. Father in Newcastle started the land reform. It won't be long before all East Shore falls of the Empire. Prime Minister Bright's dream to restore Hanover is soon to be realized. Since I came here, I've done my part to help the cause.
Oh, hail!
Captain, bad news. From Peter Grant's side, word has come. General Peter is trapped in southern Riverland. He is in mortal danger, requesting backup.
What? Peter is trapped. Father is tied up. Lord Marshal is too far. Now, only I can help. Charles Shee, rally the troops to southern Riverland.
Yes, sir!
Hang in there. Peter, I am coming.